So this is called the rocket stove.
Cinder block rocket stove.
3 short ones.
There's
4 doubles.
spitters in there. Well, now, however many you put on top as the chimney will determine how hot or how cool you want the fire to be for cooking. So obviously, the further away from the flame, you're going to have a cooler flame. So you can mess with how many you put in for the chimney. This one is just used as a block to put out. So you turn it flat side to put the fire out, to smother the fire. Okay. So nothing is. All of this is just loose, so there's not like anything. It all just sits. So you've got one turned sideways with the flat side up. Okay. And
can everybody see? Am I too close?
In this front chamber, you're going to take a masonry bit and drill some holes. These holes are filled up by probably dirt daubers, but 5 holes is enough. Okay. The next block you're going to take out. So they have normally come with a piece in here. You're going to take that piece out. Okay. And this block is going to fit
over the hole
on top of here. Okay. And then you're going to take another one, and I don't know if this is the right one or not. Doesn't really matter, I don't guess. You're going to take another one, and with the holes running this way, move this up against that one. Now, the reason why you do that is because this is where you're going to put your wood. Okay, so it gives you can put stuff that long in there. Okay. So then on top of that, you're gonna build your chimney for your rocket stove. And again, if you want to get it down real close to the fire so that it's real hot, boil water real quick or whatever,
coffee.
You only put one on. With each one that you add and make this chimney taller, obviously the further away from the flame you're getting. And so this determines how many you put on there, determines.
And that becomes simmer.
Yeah. Okay. So you build your
Coffee,
fire.
eggs, and simmer.
You build your fire in here. The air sucks in through these air holes that you've drilled. Your fuel is in here. And then once you're done and you want to smother the fire, you take another one, turn it flat side here, take a flat piece, lay it on top of there. Now it's not airtight, but the fire will go out faster if you do it like this, or you can just let it burn itself out, but this is very simple to make.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What did you
5,
use
6.
to break that piece off?
Hammer.
Oh.
Like the claws, you can use the claws a claw hammer to kind of score it. And then you have to, this is haydite, is the technical term, and it has a lot of fault lines in it, so the first one that you try may not break where you want it to break, so you have to keep trying it until you get it the way that you want it. This one down here that has the section cut out, I actually did that with a masonry saw blade. Okay, because that was too difficult to take that section out and make it clean, you know. So I cut that with a masonry blade.
And how did you make these
The-
trenches in there?
The what?
Those little trenches.
No,
Those
the
can't-
block
that-
comes that way.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got several different choices.
Yeah, this is part of one of these. Okay, just with the other section broken off of it. But these actually come, you buy these this way. Okay.
Well, if you didn't want anybody to know for sure what you had, you can convert that to a garden. You can put flowers over in their container. Put flowers here and have some flowers up there, and or whatever.
So this has been sitting out here for years
Yeah.
because I use it to teach people with.
So
very
what
good.
size pot will work best with this or for
Uh,
cooking?
actually, I don't know why this is over there,
I got
but
one
I
of
had
those.
this normally sits right here. So you would just place something like that over the top of,
Put your
of
coffee
it.
pot on.
and then you can put
So-
whatever you want to
Yeah.
on there. Like I
That
said,
is
if
cool.
that's not hot enough, then you take one of them off and you get yourself down closer
How
to the
hot
flame.
does the brick get? When you talk about wanting to get a lot of heavy heat, you got to take the two top off. How hot are they when you try to do that?
These up here, the chimney ones, are not tremendously hot, not on the outside.
Okay.
You're going to get a really hot fire in this, much like what we did over there, because you're forcing air as the fire
Uh-huh.
starts and burns. Air is getting sucked up through I don't know what you call the law, thermodynamics, particular law of thermodynamics, but as that gets hotter, it actually starts sucking air up through those holes, and so you get a very again, a very efficient fire. You get a lot of heat coming out of the hole. You know, it's directed heat. It's not going everywhere, escaping. It's being directed towards whatever you're cooking or whatever. So
I'm gonna make one of those for backyard.
yeah,
I
very
mean,
very simple, very
it won't
easy.
take, if situations are, you might go through the two propane tanks.
Rabbi,
before
can you
know
put
it.
that on a wood deck? Or would that be dangerous?
Well,
You'd have to build it up higher, wouldn't you?
yeah, I don't know that I would want to make any kind of fire on a wood deck.
Yeah,
But-
really.
Well, I feel that way about just regular barbecuer because, I mean, my goodness.
Well, but a grill contains the fire in in something. This is like, especially if you made it like this down on the deck, you're so down close to the deck.
Well, that's what I mean. You built it up higher.
Now, if you were to take maybe like some fire brick or something like that and make a little pad on the deck and then build this on top of it, that probably would work.
That would also make it so it didn't look like what it really is, so nobody would recognize what you've got there. Especially if you put flowers in the side hole.
All right, now we can go back.